I've been lost mine. I'm a little thigh pocket. Why you say that about that? That's so stupid. I'm a little thigh pocket. Okay, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Keynote Address, the show for the people, about the people, because we are the people and we get high off the people. What's that movie?
Which one you talking about? For the people, better people?
He said all of that in the movie.
The one thing I think of is I'm black, y'all, and I'm back, y'all, and I'm black in the back.
I don't know that movie.
I can't remember the name.
Oh,
it's
no. Okay,
I think
shout out to Chris Rock.
said something like that.
It's actually the movie called Judas and the Great Messiah. Everybody go watch that movie, huh?
Black Messiah.
What'd I say, in the Great? What the hell?
That's synonymous, I understand.
Okay, but black is great. Black is great. So, y'all watch that movie if I ain't watch that, but you watch that movie because it's a good movie.
I thought it was a whole series. It's just a movie.
It's just a movie. It's just a movie. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Because I've heard good things about it. Shame on me, I haven't checked it out yet.
Shame on you.
I thought it was a whole series, so I had to dedicate and set aside time to not like just start it, but to actually finish it.
When you said time, I just remember where you was from.
What? What'd I say?
You got time. You know who he
sounded
like?
Or something?
He sounded like Emil. It's the Chicago.
Yeah, we got relatives who raised us from Mississippi, so.
All right.
That's what I heard.
Oh, you heard that? I just, I feel like Chicago is the country of the North.
Yeah, I would say so.
The South of the North.
Unless you've been to St. Louis, they think they deep South.
They not. They so
not.
mid. They so in the middle.
Yeah.
St. Louis, get it together.
Yeah, they be like, you're not from around these parts. I was like, dude, we are.
Not because you say round.
Right. When you say round, I mean you in the deep South. Okay, you guys, if you haven't guessed it, I got my cousin with me, Kinte Collins. Let's give it up for him. That's the studio audience. They be so loud. It's hard to talk over them, so I just be quiet. When they scream, I just be like, because they be screaming, so I just be quiet.
Trying to muffle the sound.
You guys all, how you feeling today, cuz?
To be honest, I feel blessed. This is a long time coming. Me and Kinte been talking about this for, I don't know, months now.
Since Hector was a puppy.
Yeah.
Hector is dead and gone now.
Goodness, dogs go to heaven?
We all love them.
Okay, so it's been a long time coming, so it's good to actually be here in person, to actually not think about what the experience is going to be like, but actually experience it.
And experience it. Well, I appreciate you for coming on the show. I know we got a lot to talk about. You guys, I'm super geeked to have my cousin here, because when I usually have my guests or my family in here, we just talk about life, and we're going to talk about life, but my cousin is really a great financial advisor, and I'm ready to educate y'all people as well as educate myself.
For the people.
Okay, I'm not going to get too deep, but we're going to talk about it a little bit, so get ready for that. But first.
There's a first?
But first.
I already have my first.
We here now. Okay. We're doing the first game. The people love this game. It's called the 30-second elevator pitch. Have you heard of those before?
Goodness.
Are you not good at 30-second elevator pitches?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I'm just... Okay, let's go.
Okay, I just don't want to have to explain it every time. So, the 30-second elevator pitch is when... We back! Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me.
That's Apple saying they want their subscription.
Okay, Apple, like, you better, skip Apple. I'm joking. Actually, all these products are Apple. Did you see that? Okay, sorry. 30-second elevator pitch is going. It's recording. So yeah, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. It's gonna be 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
You're gonna tell the people about you. Can you just kind of click that at the top to make sure it just stay on? That's making me upset.
That's gonna be tedious.
Yeah, so what do we
is
need
needed?
to do?
So we had the Instagram live.
Okay, that's true. But I mean, you gotta get. That's what you get paid for. All right, so you gonna 30. She don't get paid for real, y'all. But I paid her before. She got paid before. Okay,
See, payment ain't always has to be financial.
Let me just
talk to him.
Okay.
Talk to him.
I'll just. Okay. Here for a good time, not a long time.
We back.
And we back.
If we playing this 30-second elevator pitch game, is it I'm giving the pitch to somebody?
Or I'm about to tell you right now. You giving it to me.
Okay.
So you just got on the elevator with me at this great company that we work at, and I'm going all the way to the top. It's gonna take 30 seconds for me to get there, and you just riding, and you about to tell me your spiel, who you are, be braggadocious, if you will.
Okay. I got
okay. And And that's it. And at the end, I'm gonna let you know if you got the job or not.
I can rock with
It's
that.
that simple. It's a 30-second elevator pitch. We're gonna get 30 seconds on the clock.
We actually TikTok into it.
Oh no, we got clocks.
Okay.
If people ain't never had a clock, they got one today.
So now I gotta be on time for the first time in my life.
Okay. Not the first time in my life.
Well, you gotta grow up.
All right, whenever you're ready, it's on you.
All right, Keon, appreciate you. I noticed that you going to the top floor. That's the place I plan on being very soon. But that's not where I'm stopping. Just to let you know, I'm building something very similar to like what you built here. And I'm gonna need your help along the way. I know you probably was as hungry as I was today. I don't know if you still got that hunger, but I see a lot on my plate and I'm gonna need your help to get there. So how do you say we work together and get this done?
All right, I say, I don't know you, but sure, let's do it. Now, you didn't tell the people your name.
No,
you didn't say your name.
Oh my goodness.
You just said, hey, Keon. I'm like, oh, he know me.
Everybody know Keon. All right, sorry.
That's a good answer. That was a good answer. Everybody know Keon.
I don't know. I'm not shy.
No, that was good though. I mean, you didn't really tell me about what you can do, but you told me you was hungry and determined, and I feel like that's really like almost all you need to do anything, right? If you determined to hungry, you gonna get whatever you got in mind.
They gonna find my name out after that. They gonna find my name.
They gonna find his name out.
Let me find this hungry and
Let me find this hungry and
determined man.
Okay.
Podcast.
They gonna find you. They gonna find you. Okay, well, so now that people know a little bit about you.
Yes.
And we're going to jump into the next game, right? And this is actually one of my favorite games. It's called Song Association. And I feel like you've been cheating this whole time and looking at the words.
No.
And, but before I even do that, I know I've been telling y'all,
great at this show.
anytime anybody want to be on my show or ask me to be on the show, I try to get y'all on the show, right? But I be saying to bring something. And before I even told my cousin this, look what my cousin got me. Cousins, do you hear me?
It's fresh too, y'all.
You hear?
That's not from yesterday. That's not been sitting on the calendar. That's not leftover. That's designated for him.
Oh, can you hear me? So when
That's
y'all
for him.
and it don't even stop there with a lemonade, this strawberry,
Pink lemonade.
pink, and that's still good. Pink ain't a flavor. I don't. Okay, so y'all want to talk about that or no? Pink lemonade. Like what flavor is pink lemonade?
That's no, ain't that Beyonce? That's what I'm thinking of. Or
I
maybe I'm jumping to
flavored.
this next
Beyonce
segment.
flavor.
Ain't
Alright, so if you ever want to drink Beyonce,
If you ever want to drink Beyonce, get you some pink lemonade.
Oh my goodness.
That's B, not B. B, you got some pink lemonade? Okay, so the game, Song Association.
Okay.
I'm gonna name her. I'm gonna give you a word. Have you heard of the game before? No.
No.
Okay, well,
It's first time.
we
Another first time.
we are fucking you up in first today, cuz just know that. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna give you a word, and you cheating again. I'm gonna do this because you keep cheating.
I'm making so if you looking at it, I'm reading your eyes. I'm not reading the page.
I feel like my eyes are reading the page, and if you're reading my eyes, you're reading
They're
the page.
reflecting off the
You hear me? I done seen the movies. They be looking at your eyes. Okay. So I'm gonna say a word, and you got 10 seconds to give me a song with that word in it.
Okay.
And you gotta sing it though. You gotta sing it. Cause you know my family like to sing. You know we will sing all day long if we could.
I was accepted into. I wasn't born into this family. I was accepted into the family. So the vocals ain't there.
Well,
but
this will determine if you're accepted or not. So.
I thought it was the ring and the I do's, but apparently it's the game.
Them's the rules.
Harry, cause if you, I hope you've been training them right, cause this is the real test.
Are y'all past the moment?
all them hours in the shower was singing. Come through for me right now.
All right, so your first word. Do we give him 10 seconds or he just?
We give him 10.
Okay, we give him 10 seconds. Okay, so your first word is stupid.
Go stupid, go dumb, go stupid. Go dumb,
that's a song.
Tell me where to go.
Tell me
That's West Coast.
Okay.
That's West Coast. I've never been there, but I love West Coast vibe. I love West Coast heritage, everything. So
When I West Coast, that's Cali, right?
yeah.
When I went to Cali, I had a good time there. It's definitely cultured. It's so many diverse people out there.
Yeah.
And also, he was cheating because he was ready for that song too quick. I didn't even say the word.
No, you
I'm
said
like, your word
stupid.
is. He said, go stupid.
The way you said stupid.
Okay.
That song immediately came to mind.
Okay, so now I'm about to say this word stupid. Not. Okay. Your next
You
word
don't say
is.
it boring, like serious.
On what though? Outside.
Outside. I'm getting stumped on this word.
Here we go.
I'm thinking all Trey songs. And
Trey songs been on?
I don't
And
know.
they go at 10 seconds. They go at 10
I was
seconds.
thinking your side of the bed instead of outside.
Not
I know.
Not you just
Not
focus
your
on
side.
side.
I know.
No, your side. The word you said, your side, right? Your side.
I
It
can't
was
get that one
outside.
here.
What about?
Except to come outside.
Oh,
Or-
I was thinking, try to hide from the cameras. I ain't going outside today.
Oh, yep, that's a good one.
I was thinking about that one.
And now all these songs coming to mind.
See, they do that. They do that.
Perfect timing, brain.
Perfect timing. So, but you got some more though. Here we go. And
Okay.
I feel like you keep cheating now, but I don't know because you didn't get that one. Maybe you're just trying to outwit me by getting one
I
wrong.
never cheat. I got my.
I play
honesty
Uno. I
badge.
play Uno with this man.
Honesty badge. Boy Scout for life.
Scout's honor. Okay. Your next word is now.
Now. This game is killing me right
Cause-
now. This game is killing me right now. So
Not you making up a new
no,
song right
no.
now. Okay, I'm gonna give you some little more time.
Thinking-
Yeah, think for a second, cause Lord, I'm not thinking, cause
I don't know if the song I'm thinking of actually qualifies.
I was singing a
Is
Drake
this-
song.
Huh?
I was singing of a Drake song.
Okay, but it gotta say now. As long as it says now, you're in there.
It ain't saying it in my brain right now.
I definitely got a song with now in it.
What's your song for now?
I think it's Although We've Come.
Oh,
I was thinking Now That We've Come.
Oh, it's definitely Although We've Come. Yeah.
But
Wow.
I definitely got a song with now in it.
Yeah.
You
It's
doing something
one of the
now
classic Drakes.
Oh.
for yourself now. That's the song that came to mind.
Oh, that's Cha Cha. That is Cha Cha.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm 1 for 3. 1 for 3.
Yeah, but
That's
actually,
spelling.
this might be your point.
Gotta
If
really
we,
think for yourself now.
that's Cha Cha.
Cha.
I like the Cha Cha.
That's
that's
Hotline
not
Bling.
that
Hotline
I'm
Bling.
gonna shut the
Yes,
fuck.
because what?
First of all, Drake had a great verse on Cha Cha. Was he
Oh,
not on
yeah.
Cha? He was
He
in
was on
Cha
remix,
Cha.
but that was
Thank
not
you.
a song.
I thought that was good. I sang that I sang that on the at a event in college once, and I did a really good job. I'll post that one day for the memories. Somebody said, "Hey cousin."
I also think it's touching.
Kayla said, "Hey cousin." I don't know if that's for you or for me, but we love you anyway.
Oh.
All right, your next word is excuse me. I've been working on my Spanish. 4. The number.
Four.
Four.
I'm thinking 4. And I'm thinking Snoop again, West Coast.
I'm just
For
thinking.
show, nephew, something with a I don't know. I'm freestyling instead of coming up with a rap song.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'm
cuz.
looking at this.
You could have been like
I'm looking
1, 2,
That's
3
what
to
it
the
is.
most.
Literally.
Ah, where was you at? Because you said Snoop. You said it.
4, 5
You
seconds.
was literally just counting. That's all you had to do was count that out.
But my brain works very differently.
Okay.
I'm gonna blame it on that.
I like that. If the next word was blame, you would probably sing a Trey song, blame on alcohol, right? That's what I was
Trey
thinking.
song.
Blame it on the goose.
Not you don't know who makes songs.
So who made that song?
That's
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
No, that's my cousin. Lord. Okay.
This is the last one.
This is the last one. It's not working out the way we should.
It started off hot.
It did.
I was
It
on
did.
track. He thought I was cheating how much I
I
was
did.
on track.
I did. Okay. I put the book down. Now he ain't
You done made
cheating.
moves.
He ain't cheating. Okay. Your next word is win.
Which one?
All I do
Oh.
is win, no
Okay,
matter
we didn't
what.
even need the time.
But that wasn't the right win. I'm sorry.
I get an A for effort.
You do get an A for effort, but I'm also give you the real word. Win, like, is in timing. Like, what time? When?
This game is stumping me.
Yeah, it does that. It does
Especially
that.
after I thought I had it, and now that moment's gone.
Cousin Carrie, I just start singing show tunes around the house. Just start singing stuff. Just sing.
I think
I think you
that's
give up too easily.
no, that's one thing I
Because it'd
need
be like
to.
5 seconds in and you'd be like, I can't do it. This game.
So now I ain't thinking of no song by it. Win. But also, like, if I can't think of a song for it, we just don't got it. But I can't think of a song for win.
When I see you.
Fantasia. When I see you, hey baby.
Okay,
Oh.
just just heard that last week.
You did?
Yeah.
That's a classic. Wait, you just heard it for the first time?
No, not for the first
Okay,
time.
I was about to say, because now, not you just having a lot of firsts in your life right now. This is a year for first for you. Okay, cuz that was a good game, and I would say that I won fair and square.
Did I get 2 points at least? Did I win count?
We'll give you half a point for that, so you got 1.5. So you 1.5 for 5.
If I didn't ask for it, I wouldn't have got it. So
Simple. That's that hungry and determination right there. He's not giving it up.
You hear him talk?
Okay. So this next segment was actually one of my favorites, right? It's called, first of all, you know Jennifer Hudson, and shout out to the movie that just came out, Respect. You know Jennifer
it's
Hudson.
out already?
Well, no, it come on the 28th, I believe.
Okay, because I'm like, I just saw trailers for it like a
Yes,
month ago.
I'm super excited to see
I do
that.
think it's out because somebody I know have seen it.
But they have private screenings in a few
I
places.
forgot about that. Okay.
They probably connected.
Linked up. Okay. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Anywho, you're Jennifer Hudson, right? My favorite. She got a song called "Where You At? Where You At? Where You At? Said you promised be there for me." And she does that little run there too. So, have you heard that before?
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah,
I like the way. I just a fan of her voice and then your rendition of her song.
Well, actually, I do it the exact same way she do, so I don't get with that.
Okay.
We sound the exact same.
Oh yeah, I was like.
Oh yeah.
This is about. Oh yeah, you
I
do.
saw her face.
Yeah.
It's like a filter or something right here.
No, it's Snapchat
It's
filter.
distorting the sound.
Yo, my cousin brought me cousins. That's so tight. I just that was so good. I'm not gonna cry. Okay, so we're gonna just talk about where you at in life, right? So I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna say, cuz, where you at, right? And you're gonna think about like all the left turns, the right turns, the roundabouts, the west facing traffic going against the south facing traffic, and you running across like Frogger. We talking about all the U-turns and the ups and downs and the parachute rides, everything you done did in your life, right? And when you look out at your life, what do you see where you at now? And you just gonna tell that story.
Okay.
And it's just your time to shine. So I'm gonna put my mic down after I ask you this question because it's your time to talk.
Okay.
Okay, cuz. Tell the people where you at.
People. First of all, let me reintroduce myself because somehow I forget to do that. My name's Kinte. I'm a very simple person. My brain works in a very designated way. First thing I always do is say and think of what am I grateful for. That's no matter what I'm doing in life, whether it's at work, whether it's personal life, whether it's me being a father, me being a husband, me being a cousin, I'm grateful for opportunities, and I have to think that way. A lot of people that are around me recognize that they love the positivity and the energy I bring because of that, and it's always been contagious. It's always worked for my advantage. Being anywhere outside of grateful has always been the downsides in life for me. The moments that you probably don't want to remember, or the moments I slipped up is when I wasn't in that grateful mode. So being able to recognize what I'm grateful for every day, literally every morning I write it down. And it's different every day because there's so many things to be grateful for. But that's at the root of me. On top of that, I'm a teacher at heart. I know you're a teacher traditionally in the classroom, but I'm a teacher at heart because there's things that I've learned that have served me so well financially, relationship-wise, spiritually, mentally, like how I speak to myself, how I speak to others. All those things come to me from someone else teaching me. And so it's kind of pointless for me to take what I've learned and only apply it in my life.
Right.
That gratitude in me forces me to learn it and give it to someone else. Give it to someone else, whether it's a young adult, whether it's a cousin, whether it's somebody above me. I have to sit back and I have to give back in some way, shape, or form. On top of that, my brain is very curious. That's why I sucked at that last game because literally my brain tells me, Kinte, why? Why is that? That's the number one question I get thrown at every single day. Why didn't you listen enough to answer that person's question correctly? Why didn't you show up and put in the time that it took to get that task accomplished? Why are you slacking and why are you overdoing things? Like, that's how my brain works. And I'm blessed to have that because it shows me that I don't know it all.
Right.
Anytime I walk into a room and I know it all, my ears are closed, my mouth is wide open, and that's not a good place to be in life. No matter how old you are, there's always something for you to learn. So me being curious has always served me in that way. Keon mentioned this right when we first got in here, but I'm a financial advisor. That's one of my avenues. I preach and talk to people about multiple streams of income, how to get to their finish line, whether that's retirement, whether that's ownership of assets, whatever that is. That's what I preach and give back to the people. A lot of people don't know this about me either, Keon, but I just got me a W-2 role as well, and it's not like the biggest, greatest job in the world, but it's another stream of income.
Right.
Another thing is rental income. Get properties, rent it out to people, help people pay off your properties, help them appreciate your value in your properties. If people are scared to invest, I'm definitely not shy to. I'm curious enough to be patient with you to explain that with you, because it's not taught in school. We all know that. You don't learn how to be financially independent by going to school all day, every day.
Okay.
But the last thing about me, outside of being grateful, outside of being curious, my life, I'm at a place in life, the original questions was, where am I at? I'm at a place in life where I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. Now I'm just piecing together all the pieces. Where I'm going in life is creating a community center for the people.
By the people, because we are the people.
Yes.
Shout out to the movie.
So it's a good thing to be here, be in your presence, to share this with your audience.
Thank you.
I love putting this message out there too, because it always aligns me with more people who think along these lines and more people who understand what that vision looks like. But a community center that I want to create in the future, which is literally what I wake up and work towards every single day, it's going to have 4 pillars. It's going to be all health related. So physical health, what you eat, how to take care of your body, how to work it out, all those things. Mental health, because we all go through trauma, we all have a hand we're dealt in life, and it's probably not the best hand, but we have to learn how to deal with making the hand work for us, so we are winners in life, not losers in life.
Don't be a loser.
Third one, financially. I could speak about that all day, every day. I hope you ask me a lot of questions about that. If y'all got questions in the comments, please throw them at us. Yeah,
drop them.
And we'll address that later. But financially, you can be very stressed out over finances. Lack of not knowing something can hurt you today, tomorrow, and hurt your future, hurt your kids' future, and start generational curses. And my whole message is create generational wealth for you, for your family. There's a lot of ownership that needs to be had, especially in my community, the Black and Brown community. So I want to be intentional with giving individuals the financial empowerment to tackle it. The last part of that, community center, my purpose every single day is always to connect the young generation with the older generation with life lessons. So if you know a mechanic, I'm going to have kids in front of a mechanic, teach them how to do oil change. If somebody out there don't know how to do their taxes and they want to do it by themselves, you have somebody who do taxes at the community center, can teach you how to do that. That'll be a class, cooking, all these things that you aren't necessarily taught in school, probably not taught at home, probably not taught anywhere in life. You come to the Collins Community Center and get that. So that's where I'm heading in life. That's my purpose. That's why I wake up and work towards every single day. And even when I get there, I'm going to be working towards it still. So that's where I'm at.
That's cracking. You know, Whoopi Goldberg said in a great movie, Sister Act 2, she was talking to Loretta Watson, whatever her name is. She was like, if you wake up in the morning and all you can think about is singing, you're supposed to be a singer. And when Loretta opened her mouth at the end of the movie, she was a singer. She was cold. They won the champion, the choir competition.
That say a lot about what I'm supposed to do in my life.
Okay, well, fix it. But the fact that you know that, you know, you wake up and that's your daily grind, that's your daily goal, that's your daily hustle, it's going to happen with a hungry dedication. I'm excited for the Collins Community Center. I feel like we're going to get y'all a fundraiser. And by that time you have your community center, we'll have our company and we'll be able to network. I'll be able to say, you hear me? You hear me? Okay. So let's just kind of go back into your your spiel about where you at. The first thing you said you started off with was you're grateful. And I follow you personally because you're my cousin. I follow my cousin, and y'all always are posting what you're grateful for. And I find that so amazing. And it's crazy how much little time it takes to literally think of those things.
I think I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but I realized the moments in life where I wasn't on top of things or where I wasn't the Kinte I wanted to be was when I stepped away from recognizing what I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
The fact that I got hair today. No, you got more
crazy.
facial hair than me.
That's crazy.
But I can grow hair on my head.
Yeah, that's the thing to be grateful for.
That is. That's a very small thing,
That's the
but
thing to be grateful
I
for.
wake up and I'm grateful for that.
That's
Because I know a lot of people don't get that blessing.
and I'm first of all, I'm all about choice, people. I shave, but I wish my hair didn't grow because shaving is a lot, and I hate it.
Oh,
I hate it.
yeah.
I literally hate it.
Okay.
So I wish my hair would stop growing, but I definitely want to make sure that I even try to find myself in a better place of gratitude or just being thankful. Like I was just talking to my mom about it earlier today. Just
Your mom's so sweet.
ain't she?
I
I'm so
love
grateful for
my
her.
auntie.
Don't
Love
just
my
love Miss
auntie.
Kelly. I was talking to her earlier today about just like stuff I was going through, and I'm like, I was feeling like my life was going like on a bad spiral for a while. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, well, here I go. I'm about to go ask God for something. I'm like, you ain't been talking to God. I'm like, whole time I do. Like I definitely be in my room and I just start praying at night if I'm like just up, or if I'm just like, God, I'm thankful for just being up, like, or for my friends, I'm thankful for my house. Like I literally do, and I feel like I put it into a place where it's almost I do it without even noticing I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But I want to get to the point where I can notice that I'm doing it because I do want to recognize that I'm grateful for these things. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I feel like I'm challenging y'all. Actually, Kinte challenging us.
Let me make this challenge simple.
Go ahead and make the challenge.
The things in life that are complex, you ain't gonna do. Let's be real. we both went through COVID and we spent a lot of time at home. The things that were complex were not accomplished.
Okay.
Things that were simple got done.
Got done.
So keep this simple when it comes to being grateful.
Mhm.
Either do one of two things. One, you write it down the night before you go to sleep. That puts you in a grateful mindset. So you thinking about what you're grateful for the next day, or what you're grateful for, what you're grateful for the day before. That's one way of doing it. Or you could do it this way. The first thing you do when you wake up is you don't pick up your phone and go to social media. You don't look at text messages and calls that you missed overnight. You literally take a moment for yourself, for God, to say, what am I grateful for in the past 24 hours? And you'll be surprised how many things you can put on that list in a short 24-hour time frame. So those two simple things you can do. You don't have to make it complicated.
They're gonna challenge y'all.
Challenge accepted, somebody?
It's accepted.
Challenge accepted?
I'm accepted. I'm accepting the challenge on behalf of all my the people viewing and all my followers and subscribers. So y'all get with it. Let's start being grateful. And then another thing you said, which was cool. You said when you're in a place where you know everything, your ears are closed and your mouths are open, and your mouth is open. That's not always a good place to be. That made me think of, in like I think it was like 3rd or 4th grade, when the teacher wanted us to be quiet, she'll do this, right? She'll throw up a wolf. And we're like, what is? And she was like, your ears need to be open, and your mouth needs to be closed. Teacher, you hear me? But it was good. But every time she did it, we'd be quiet. We'd be like, oh, ears open, mouth closed. But that's just an interesting thing to the little lessons that we can be taught as children can still be applied as an adult. Like you said, you never stop learning. You just learn different ways to apply the little lessons you were taught. Like a lot of people say, like we say the same thing over and over. And Black people love cliches, but if you apply it into your life different every day, you can literally probably learn something new. So that was interesting how you just kind of brought that back to my memories. That I should definitely get to my ears being open and be like the wolf, y'all. Ears up.
You'll be surprised how much you learn that way.
Literally.
It like shocks me how often I literally internally in my head tell myself, shut up and listen, shut up and listen. If I'm in a conversation and I say shut up and listen 3 times, that means I'm probably not listening to that person as much as I should be.
Yeah.
And then I really need to like be aware of that moment. And sometimes I am, and most times I'm not, to be honest. So just sitting back and having that train of thought, like you need to be in here, you need to actually listen to this person, especially with finance. That's an intimate thing you talk to people about. There's a lot of emotions that come with talking about your finance. Open up your bank statement to someone. That's not something you do to anybody. You do that with people you trust, and not even people you trust. So you got to be there and you got to listen to people. You can't talk over them and tell them, nah, you should have done this. You did the wrong thing. Oh, no, you did what? Like, that is not how you communicate. If you got somebody trying to help you financially and they coming at you like that,
come to Kinte.
Close your ears. Close your ears to that person.
Help your mouth.
And use your feet to leave. Don't stay there.
Talk about don't be the wolf. Don't be the wolf.
Oh my goodness.
Invert.
Yes, invert. Open your mouth.
That's so stupid. Okay. What animal is this? Anyway, that's so funny. Okay, so great segue. You were talking about finances, and y'all. When I tell y'all, my cousin really is an I ain't gonna say expert, but he's a professional.
I would say expert.
Okay.
I would undersell me.
No. I was just gonna say I wouldn't even talk about finances. I was gonna say you're an expert at communication. You are so good at that, like, and you just make me comfortable to talk to you. Like, I'm not shy about like my finances, but I know I'm never in the spot I'm supposed to be. But I can literally tell him that, and he'll be like, okay. No big deal. Let's just do this then, or let's look at it this way. And so it's like no repercussions or no like you were saying that's wrong. You did what? And I probably am a you did what type of dude. Like you probably need to tape that on my forehead. Like you did what? That's my name. So how you kind of talked about how you got into finances, about just breaking those generational curses and creating generational wealth. But what was that finances always your like thing? Were you always fascinated by finances?
To be honest, I didn't care about the numbers as much as what it does for you. Finance for me is freedom, because no matter what you want to do with your time, no matter what you want to do with your life, I'm not in the office working for people. I'm not in the classroom teaching for people. I'm not on the road driving for people. I'm not doing your job. But a part of why I love finances and what gravitated me towards it is because no matter what you're doing in this world, everybody essentially want to get to the same place where they don't have to wake up and have someone tell them what to do. They want that freedom in their life to do what they want. And that's one thing I love for myself. That's why I have a vision of where I want to be in life, in time frames and how I want to get there. But I love giving that present to other people, because who want to sit back and work without knowing what they work turn into? That's not a fun place to be. That's uncomfortable. That's a scarcity, reactive kind of place to be in your mind. And
it's trash.
Thank you. He just translated for me. But what I always like to do is be proactive and to empower people. And if you know where your finish line is, you work 10 times harder and you feel so much better from the work that you're putting in, because you know what it's going to turn into. A little bit about my financial history. I think it started when I was in 3rd grade. Somebody came to the classroom and said, hey, you can get a bank account. And I was like, okay. And they literally gave us a slip to take home to our parents. I gave it to my grandma, and she started a bank account for me when I was in 3rd grade. And every time she went to the bank to cash the check, because she adopted us, so she got paid by the government to take care of us. And every time she got her check, I went to the bank with her. So I saw the process. I understood from a very early age how things work, like the basic income expenses format. Like that was taught to me early, and I was always interested by it. And I saw also my siblings who didn't get exposed to that, how they thought money worked. And it was a completely different paradigm. So
I still don't know how money work, actually. I think it grow on trees. I'm learning, but it don't even grow on trees. Now. Thank you. And it just can fall out the sky and boom, it's on your phone. Like, where did this money come from? Anywho, you said something, and I was ready to comment on that. My granddad, he was the one that put me on finances, Mr. Scott, right? He definitely was the one. I remember he started us a bank account, me and Tim, when we were young. And first thing I did when I turned 18 was, give me that. Let me go and get that. And I feel like he probably put maybe like $25 or $100 in, or however much money he put in. But by the time it was a savings account. It wasn't a checking. It was a savings. We couldn't touch it till we was 18. Like it was like that. So, because it was supposed, he was like, it's gonna stack up. It's gonna build. Just don't touch it. Just leave it there. Da, da, da. I'm like, okay. And so I got 18. I think it was like maybe $250 in there. I'm like, yeah, I need all of that. Like, run me my money. And I ain't really know how to save ever since. So,
so that's the surface.
Okay, that's the surface.
I don't care about the surface, y'all. I care about the things under the surface. You didn't get to flex that muscle. You weren't the one saving. You didn't have that emotion behind, I'm taking my money today and putting it away for later.
Okay.
So that's what you're going through now.
I was your siblings. Like, okay, it's money there, but you was the under there. Like, okay, this is my money, and I'm gonna see what we gonna do with it. What y'all good? We still in there? Okay, I'll be back. Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
Don't touch that.
So what would you say like is the easiest way to like just begin your financial journey to like financial literacy? Is that
Yeah, financial literacy. Like you mentioned, you trying to learn Spanish. It's a language, and what I always try to do is simplify. If it's anything new in life, whether it's finance, fitness, anything, you gotta make it simple, because if it's too complicated, you ain't gonna do it. So
keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple. I love that phrase.
Yeah, Uncle Greg was preaching about that on Sunday one time, but he changed stupid to saints. But we knew what he meant.
Okay. All right.
Keep it simple. Stupid.
Money is simple. There's a million ways to earn money, and I can go down that rabbit hole, but I'm not, because it's a lot. But once the money's in your hand, once the money's in your account, there's only 5 things you can do with it. What's your favorite?
Spend it.
Spend it.
You know that.
Spend it.
You know
Everybody
that.
know that one.
I'm gonna spend that.
I'm gonna quiz you then, Keon, see if you know the other one.
Okay, look at me. It's a game in the game.
So spend it. That's the first one.
Uh-huh.
What's another one you can do?
Save it.
Save it. That's number 2.
Okay.
A lot of people don't like that one.
They don't. That's why I said it second to get it out the way. Like, I don't want to talk about it, so save it. Put that on there.
All right. What do you do in church?
Which tithe?
Yeah, that's giving.
Right.
Third thing you do, give it away to somebody.
Oh, what? Right now, take that off the list. I don't want to give
you say that
away.
no. I'm pretty sure you've been on the receiving end of a gift.
You ain't lying. So keep
you got cousins sitting right there.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's somebody giving you something.
Okay.
That made your day.
Keep that giving on there. Keep that giving on the list.
So always recognize that somebody gave to you, so you gotta give to someone else.
That's real. That's real. Okay.
Fourth one. A lot of people scared of this one.
Invest.
Yes.
I knew that.
Your money. Your money does not need to sit in a bank account. It does not work for you there. When you sleep at night, Keon, you can put your money somewhere and your money growing and working for you. You ain't got to do nothing for it.
Where? Because I be at we could talk about that later too. A
lot of places.
But I be trying to get people that do like, and this might be different, like the Forex and stuff like that. I'm like, if I just give y'all some of my money, can y'all invest it for me and do what y'all do?
That's not how they go. That's not how they roll.
That's just not how they roll. Because they do not be trying to.
They want you to use your money to figure it out.
I be like, dang, why you can't do it? If you already doing it.
Kenan, you pretty smart at this. You cheated. Did he cheat? He got 4. He got 4.
I got 4.
The 5th one he ain't.
I think I know the last one.
You okay?
And that's a part. She's been stitching it.
Throw it at me.
Throw it
at me.
Trade? No.
I know.
Trade go on to grow. You the purpose of it is to grow the money. That's what trade is.
The last one is.
Shrink.
No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
I'm just saying, it's something you can't.
Is this something you do to money? The last one is because we said save.
Save.
We said spend. We said invest, and we said give.
Yep.
The other thing.
Flip it.
It's about right. Flip it. Let's flip the money.
What song that came from?
Okay. No. What's the? Okay. I'm gonna just really. I think the last one probably like it got something to do with. Is it something to do with like digital money?
Nah.
Okay. Well then I literally.
I got you. Nobody knows this unless you work in the finance industry, and that's protect.
Protect. I was gonna say
like the money.
We said that at the same time.
If you're not saving, you're not spending, you're not investing it, then you gotta protect it.
What's protecting? Is putting it in a bank account not protecting it?
No, it's not. No, it's not. If I'm gonna throw this out there. If you actually have $100,000 in your bank account, blessings to you if you're in that situation.
Okay, and if you do send me some.
But if you try to go to the bank and withdraw $100,000, what they gonna tell you, Keon?
That's too much money.
Yeah, they don't actually have that.
They don't.
They don't have that.
They'll be like,
so that's not a place to protect your money.
Okay.
A place to protect your money is a place where you go and when crazy things in life happen, like Keon, you get into a car accident. You got a lot of medical bills thrown at you now.
Okay, because my neck hurt and my back.
Yeah, and now your car broken down. How you gonna get to and from work?
I'm not.
That protect umbrella is where you put money, so when things like that happen, you don't have to worry about those things breaking you financially.
Under your mattress.
Oh no. Oh no.
Where is that money?
I knew you were gonna hate it.
Where do you put it? Where is the protected money?
I got friends who do that though. Like I'm like, okay, you can do that, but don't put all your money under the mattress or bury it. And some friends bury it in their yard.
maybe like say 401k, foreign account.
Swiss.
You could put it. This is more under the insurance umbrella. So
I was thinking insurance too.
Life
I
insurance,
forgot about
income protection. If you get hurt and you can't go to work, that job ain't gonna pay you your salary.
Listen,
Somebody can do it.
Who?
My company.
Okay, there it is. If y'all get hurt, the company got the money.
But yeah, that's the fifth thing you can do with money. So
That's
keeping it simple. Keep it simple, saint.
we can say that. God, I'm stupid because they not even listening. I guarantee you, they like this.
They checked out.
They're talking, ears closed, mouth open. Y'all don't want to get educated, but I'm gonna watch when I get rich on y'all. Y'all gonna be like, why should I be listening to the episode? You be able to play it back because it's on YouTube. Subscribe.
Please subscribe.
That was okay. First of all, that's literally the tip of the iceberg when it comes to like.
It is.
It is simple though. Like it's not saying like you're gonna be overwhelmed with so much more, but that's literally the tip of the iceberg of financial literacy and the 5 things you can do with your money.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we kind of get a hold of what those 5 things mean and how we can use those 5 things, it'll probably make a better, or it can start to create that generational wealth.
Yep.
If you can give some like, if somebody was like, man, I wanna get a financial advisor, but I really don't got the money to do that, and I don't have the time right now to get all my stuff in order. What would be like two major things you would tell them to be like, this will set you up for something good? It's not everything now. This is just to set you up. What would be like the 2 major things you tell them for that?
I would say 2 things. One, you don't pay for it. A lot of people, Keon, think that you have to pay for the advice that you get. You don't. Especially not with me. My whole purpose is to teach my community. And if I'm charging you just to learn something, that's not productive for me or for you. So that's the first thing. You don't have to pay for it. There is no fee to sit down and talk and say, hey, this is what I got going on. Tell me what you think. That's free. You don't pay for that. Another thing is, if you don't figure it out now, when you're young, you won't be able to take advantage of one thing that helps you so much when it comes to finances, which is time. I got a 1-year-old son. There's so many things I started just for him while he's 1. So when he's my age, good Lord, like that boy gonna be set when he's my age. But when he's retired age, it's gonna be ridiculous for that kid.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, go to your cousin's house.
But for real, he's gonna have time on his side to help him with that. So the more you sit back and you prioritize all these other things in life, which I get is life, but the more time you take away from yourself to learn this today, it's gonna hurt you because you don't get to take advantage of that time.
That's crazy. I mean, and people think about that when it's too late. Always like, dang, if I had more time.
It is.
But it's always just do it now, man. Don't wait. Why wait? 'Cause now is the right time. Today might just pass you by. Do y'all know that movie?
No, but I'm a drummer, so I
That
got
he was in there. So why wait? Come on now. You know the movie creative director.
I can't remember.
She's not creative director, no more. Executive producer.
She got demoted.
No, first of all, she didn't get demoted. I think executive producer is better than creative director. Is that not?
I don't want that.
It sounds like too much responsibility.
Definitely. And that's a problem.
Tell yourself you can handle this. You
No.
got this.
No, I know what I can handle. And I won't take on more than I want to.
Oh, okay. That's self-awareness right there.
It was Lizzie McGuire. The Lizzie McGuire movie.
That's all right.
Oh wait, I'm lying. It's definitely Cheetah Girls because she started speaking in Spanish. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because we talked about that. That's offensive. I'm sorry for making a Spanish word to all my people. Okay, we're gonna jump into this next segment. It's called L's to L's, right?
Okay.
L's to L's, and you're just gonna basically tell us your a loss that you turned into a lesson.
Yep.
So you don't gotta tell the story, but you can definitely just give me those 2 lessons you learned, because it's 2, because it's the number 2, not like T-O or T-O-O. It's L's. The number 2 L's. Boom. So you can give me 2 of those lessons, and we ready for your lessons right now.
Oof. One that hit me. This is very real. The world I live in finance. There was a young lady who I went to high school with. Was very close. She got married. She had 4 kids. She's a breadwinner. So she working, hustling, 2 jobs. The things I just literally mentioned a second ago, like why I talk to someone now, because of time. You never know, one, how much time you have, and then 2, the sooner you start, the more you got time to work things out. So I just started talking to her in June. She passed away. There's no more time for her. She was 30, 4 kids, husband, gone.
Wow.
Didn't get a chance to, really help her the way I wanted to. So the lessons I took from that, to be honest, is I gotta have more of a sense. I'm very laid back, very chill. That's just my natural personality. But I have to be very urgent when I'm talking to people and trying to help people, because you never know when what I'm offering and what the value I bring is going to actually be needed for you in your life.
Yeah.
So I need to be ready for those moments. So if I'm talking to somebody, they're prepared for that, and their family's prepared for that.
I like
So
that.
that's a huge L that I had to sit back and figure out.
Yeah.
In life. I'm trying to think of a second one on top of that.
That was good. Be urgent though. Take that
Yeah.
gym with y'all. Be urgent. And I feel like that definitely leans more towards like be intentional almost. Like if you got something to do, let's do it. Like let's not waste that time.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Let's make sure that we're definitely telling the people what they need to know. But like you said, you never know when you'll need it or when you'll need to be able to apply it or give it to somebody else, and you don't want to miss that opportunity. So be urgent.
Yeah.
I like that.
I would say, just add to what you just said. Do things on purpose. That's a fundamental thing I literally tell myself every single day. Do things on purpose, because I don't want to wake up and mistakenly say something to somebody and regret it and spend time regretting and apologizing and trying to fix something. Like, no, if I say or do something, it's because I thought it through and I did it on purpose.
Right.
So.
Okay, be urgent and do stuff on purpose. And it's not do stuff on purpose.
With purpose, on purpose.
With purpose. On purpose. That's good. Purposefully. Purposeful. So get those 2 gems, y'all. Be urgent and do stuff purposefully. Like have a reason and a meaning behind what you do. Because like you said, you don't want to regret it. You don't want to have those like what ifs or like, damn, I can't even take that back. And you just harboring that because we like to harbor stuff too. But be urgent and be purposeful. I'm taking these gems with me, so that's why I'm keep saying it, because it's gonna be up here. And don't forget your gratefulness challenge. And we're just gonna keep jumping into segments. Now we jumping into this next segment. And this next segment is called 20 to Life.
20 to life. Okay.
That's not the reaction I was looking for. I do hear the tapping of the fingers, so maybe that's a little nervousness.
I'm getting ready. I'm nervous and excited. It's the same thing.
Okay, well, slide me stupid and call me Sally Mae Jr.
Oh no, Sally Mae.
Junior. Junior, not Sally Mae.
Also, you inheritance Sally Mae. Okay, and you on the good side.
Good side. You already know that. You already knew that. So the 20 years to life, it's just real simple. I want you to think 20 years into the future. How old will you be, and where do you see yourself? Like, what your life look like in 20 years?
Oh, y'all ready for this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
My kids gonna write to your kids.
20 years to life. I'll be 51 years old. Very young.
If you say so.
That's very young.
50. I was just talking to my mama about 51-year-old. Well, not 51, but I was telling her like when I have kids.
That's halfway in my life expectancy right there for me.
Her. That's okay. I just feel like my kids gonna be graduating high school. I'm gonna be 1,000. Like, let's go, baby. 50. Okay, sorry. It's still good though.
That's
51.
a number. It's a number.
It's a number.
I put excited emotion behind every age I go through.
Okay, 50, I'm rocking with it.
51 is gonna be the age 20 years from now. Something you're gonna see from Kinte is the Collins Center will be up and running. Most likely not in one city. If it's a physical location, it's not gonna be in one city. It's gonna be in multiple cities by that time. And I'm not essentially in every single office at that point in time, but I'm overseeing the operation and making sure I'm networking, connecting with the community, make sure I'm bringing in the right resources for the community to benefit from. If it's not a physical location, then it will be online, virtual for people to access. So there's no restriction on who can be a part of that community. For me, finance and tech are going to be a big part of my future. So you might see me not only being able to talk to individuals on a one-on-one basis like I do now, or businesses on a one-on-one basis, but more at seminars around the world, talking to people and on that aspect, just so I can reach and touch as many people that needs to learn about financial literacy.
That's what's up.
And then IT is amazing. It's going to be around.
Forever.
I want to have a part of Collins Center be an IT hub for kids. Because as much as we have a financial literacy gap with the Black community, the technology gap is just as huge. And that's only going to exponentially grow over the years. So the more we can teach our kids to code, to email, to process and do things besides play games, maybe create the games, create the apps, that's a huge part of the future.
That's going to be crazy.
That's generational wealth for our young ones. That's all going to be under my umbrella 20 years from now.
I love that. 51. I'm sorry, I think you're the first person that said it was gonna be like 51.
It's young. I want to be 100.
I don't think so, because Princeton gonna be around that age.
Yeah, he said 50.
Yeah, you know that's 50 right now.
My mama.
Your mom's young?
Well, she's 55.
Okay. If I'm 50, 55, I'm not like physically working in an office. I'm out. I'm free.
That reminds me like of Uncle Greg though. Uncle Greg like 70.
Still hustling.
What? That man is moving and grooving. I'm like, you ain't 70. You lying.
He walking with a purpose.
Okay. Oh man, Kinte, it's been great having you on the show, cuz it's been a super fun time and educational, and I love the dynamics and the lessons that you have brought to the people. It's just been awesome, and I definitely appreciate you for coming to the show. We ain't going yet. We about to go. We're going to wrap it up with this last little game now.
No, is this another 20 to life?
No. This game is more fun.
Introducing 40 to life.
So how old would you be in 40 years? No, so you know at the end of high school, right, like the end of the show, you do your little yearbook, and you do most likelies, and most likely to graduate with honors, most likely to live next door to me. We got a most likely list for you right here.
Okay.
And we're gonna give you 3 celebrities, and we're gonna give you 3 events, and you match them up however you want to.
The power of 3. Let's get it.
Okay. So your celebrities are MLK Jr., Kevin Gates, and Tyra Banks.
Okay.
Okay. And your most likelies are successfully launch sustainable solar energy, finesse you out of your stimmy or taxes, lead an insurrection for a new Black Wall Street.
Ooh, I think that first one and second one pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Which has to go to Gates. It has to go to Gates.
Kevin Gates is doing
Kevin
which one?
Gates, I want to put him with solar, but I'm a huge fan of the next generation, next wave of Black Wall Street.
Okay.
And he definitely be a part of it because he's bold. He don't sit back and wait for permission. He just get it done.
I said that.
And Black Wall Street gonna have to be that way. We just gotta get it done amongst each other. So I'm gonna get that one to him.
He said we, because we is Black Wall Street. Y'all get ready for it.
Yeah, y'all part of this too. Don't feel excluded. We all here together.
Okay.
The second one with the solar energy. What was that middle one again?
Finesse you out of your stimmy or taxes.
That's MLK Jr.
You ain't lying.
Because he charismatic. His dad was charismatic. He gonna be charismatic. People ain't gonna really pay attention. They gonna be like, oh, I'm a part of the way. I'm here.
Take my stimmy.
Yeah, next thing you know, they gonna be giving Asian.
You ain't lying. Okay.
$1,000.
So Tyra with her smile, with her dimples, with her connections.
Not with her beauty.
Yes.
Is alone is gonna sustain solar energy.
Hey.
She fine.
It's the skin. It's the Black people's skin.
Come on,
that's
she
gonna
glowing.
be the key. The genetics is the key.
Now she is the solar
Okay,
energy.
just follow her up. Follow her up. Follow her up right now.
Put some panels, put a top over. There you go, you're good.
Shout out to Tyra. Tyra, get you somewhere and smile. So we can sustain it. Yeah.
Oh, this just reminded me. This random.
I love randomness. Random. Okay, sorry.
So I went to the Black Theater
Shout out to the Black Theater.
In Milwaukee here. And as I was leaving my car, walking up to the theater, I saw a table for black women. All black women. I immediately pointed out, like, it's something serious going on right there. Like, that's powerful. There's boss women, and they talking about something important. They're not just chit-chatting. It's not a gossip session going down right there. So their glow, their essence, their vibes, everything about them was just radiating.
Right.
I wasn't the only person that noticed that. There were random white people that walked up to them and was like, hey, what's going on here?
Right.
Like, that was that noticeable. So our presence is energy. So if Tyra gonna be a part of that, I'm a believer.
Me too. You know,
she might get my stimmy. Yo, top of that too. Like, hey,
not Tyra taking stimmies too. Like, here, you gonna get that money. You earned it.
What theater was this?
This is Broadway.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Look it up.
Yeah, they got a festival going on this week actually. So yeah.
I wonder if it's a Black Film Festival or the Black Film Festival.
I think so. I think Mikey had put some on there by her.
It's huge, and I loved it. I loved it.
Y'all know where to go. If y'all don't know about it, y'all know about now the Black Film Festival. It might be right now. It might not be right now. It might already happen. But if you know something, you better let me know and let us know, and we're gonna let y'all know because we like to be out here with our people. One more time, Kinte, thank you for being on the show, cuz I really appreciate.
My ears. Oh, I gotta get used to this screaming.
It's such a big audience. One more time, thank you for my cousins. This is a sidebar announcement. If you come on the show, bring me something.
Bring some food.
Okay, or money, or a shirt. Bring me something. A gift is just nice. When you come to somebody's house, bring a gift.
I gotta bring them some investments.
Hey, simple things impress him. He got a metal straw the other day and won't.
Y'all, I got a metal straw.
From where?
Stone Creek.
Stone Creek Cafe.
They do that? Or they just did it for you?
They got metal straws. You can buy them.
Oh, I was about to say maybe they trying to get on the show and plant the seed.
Well, they can come too. They can talk about their metal straw. And they got some good food. If y'all ain't had them, try them. It's good. And get y'all a metal straw. The metal straw is really good because it makes everything you drink cold. I don't know how. You do it by itself. No ice, no nothing.
It's science.
It's science. So, make sure y'all keeping up with y'all science. Kinte, one more time, thank you for coming. I want to thank my executive...
Creative director.
Executive producer. Cause she whatever. Thank you, Raisha. Thank you, Raisha.
The crowd going wild.
Okay, for everybody.
Cool. She been here
make sure y'all brush your teeth and don't do nothing.
Grateful challenge.
Don't do nothing but the Grateful Challenge. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Like chicken grease. And then you gotta lift that part up. Oh, you do gotta work on your. Oh, we back. I'm gone. Peace.
Oh, we back.